A disturbing trend is happening right now with many of the people that are either on trial or going to trial for their participation in the January 6th, 2021 Capitol riot, or people who have already been convicted or pleaded guilty for their participation in the January 6th, 2021 Capitol riot. And that trend is that some of these individuals, a disturbingly large number of them, are now going and asking their judges, can you let me off the hook for a couple days so I can go attend Donald Trump's inauguration? One of them, I'm not going to name him, but he's currently in the middle of a trial, right? He has not been convicted, so he's only alleged Capitol rioter. But his lawyers did file a notice with the court. They're like, it's vital to remember that while the man stands accused, he is presumed innocent. Thus, the mere fact that he is charged does not suggest that he is inherently more dangerous than any other person. Which is one of the dumbest legal arguments I've ever heard because, of course, the man has a travel restriction on. He could be dangerous because of what happened that day. Don't want him going anywhere. And they're like, hey, he hasn't been convicted, so clearly he's no more dangerous than anybody else. That turns the entire legal profession on its head. That would make any travel restriction on any defendant moot for now and forever. Like, even if somebody was arrested for, murdering 80 people, they could use that same argument. So that's why that's such a stupid argument. But here's what the prosecutors said. The last organized event the defendant attended in Washington, D.C. spiraled into a full-scale riot. This was the scene of his charged crime, a violent felony which contributed to the disruption of the peaceful transition of power. The most compelling reason to deny the defendant's motion is that allowing his travel to Washington, D.C. places Capitol police officers in danger. The defendant argues that his lack of violent past warrants a modification of his conditions of release, but that makes his return to the Capitol even more concerning. The defendant was only willing to engage in violence against Capitol police officers who were trying to keep a crowd of rioters under control. I love how the prosecutors put it. The prosecutors are basically like, listen, if you had a bank robber, are you going to let him go to the bank and make one last withdrawal? No, you're going to be like, no, you stay away from the scene of the alleged crime. And this guy is not charged with misdemeanors, as the prosecutors point out. He's charged with felonies. So yes, that is a bit higher on the punishment scale. But he's not the only one. Another defendant was found guilty of her crimes in August, and in a December 11th filing, her lawyer said that she has, quote, complied with her conditions of release and asked to attend the inauguration. Another defendant submitted a filing this past Saturday requesting permission to attend Trump's big day. Oh my God. Honestly, to me, if I'm the prosecutor in this case, I use those requests to attend the inauguration against the defendants because it shows this cult mentality. It shows that they have learned no lesson, that they have no remorse, and they will still try to do whatever they can for Donald Trump. So they may think they're trying to get a fun little vacation to DC, but those prosecutors can absolutely use these requests against them as these trials move forward. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.